They call me Kyle. Why? Fuck you.
Not now, Shepard.
Here it comes.
Got him. Just gotta time that throw. Oh, yes. Hi, Charlie. You guys aren't very smart. Boop. Hey, pupper. Smelling my microphone. Rip them.
Go, go, go! Negative contacts, Commander.
Alright, save before we go down. And you get snuggled up, Charlie. You guys are having Liara would be useful, but nah. There's hot labs that can wait. Because loot. Burp, 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 burp. Burp, burp. Burp, burp, burp. Burp, 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 burp. I can't really do it. I need a fully automatic weapon. Or something just fire, like. Burp, burp. Oh god, no. That's even longer. But, nope. I had to check though. I'm surprised you even got the orders. How do you guys get the orders? Oh, it's Ragnar between you. Recruit. Achievement unlocked. Kill 250 enemies. Burp. 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 Burp.
Area secured.
Thank you. Sad Chungus. Alright, let's go. But first... Alright, let's go deal with Venezia. Oh, Char Char. You watching me play? And Charlie actually likes looking at the TV sometimes, just watching. It's really cute. Like, does he understand what's going on or no? He might. I don't know. I sadly am unaware of the thought processy and capabilities of Matriarch Benezia. Shepard, just end her right now. Boom.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
There's obviously no peaceful way to settle this.
Indeed.
I think if you have Liara here, you can actually, like, talk for a bit. But I didn't bring her. There they are. Benezia, you better get on our level. Hi, Benezia. Boop, boop. I truly mean this when I say you Geth are adorable for your attempts. I truly mean that. You are adorable. Hello. Where the fuck are they? Hello? Guys? Well, they're over there. Does my pistol have high enough? Yes, okay. Where is this dude? Is that just Benezia? Did dude fall off the map? There's no way. I don't see anyone.
Something's in the way.
I feel like we might have a problem. Benezia! Bap! 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 Bap, 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 Nick, it's not on the roof or anything. What the fuck, game? Why? You were doing so good! You were doing so good! I had gone through almost like perfectly fine. There were a couple hiccups, but the game worked. It functioned. Why? I actually refuse to believe there's just something I'm not seeing. I refuse to believe this is a glitch.
I'm a little busy here.
Okay, he's shooting. Okay. So he sees it. He sees it down there. He's shooting. So it's down there somewhere. The AI recognized that it was there for a second. I just don't know where down there. I feel like what happened was maybe when I threw the grenade, they flew down. I don't know. What the fuck? So no, it's a game. Why? You were doing so well. You worked fine enough, and then bam. Andromeda, no. I'm just gonna say this is Andromeda's fault. This is Andromeda's fault. Huzzah! Get. using my R1 to turn before he could shoot. That was a fun little idea. I'm so weak. All I can do is break the game. It's the only way I can't lose. I just have to break the game. Whoop. Whoop. Hello. Goodbye. There you go. Okay, I was worried for a second. I saw the dot and I was worried.
Omni-Gel deployed.
There we go.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions. Briefly.
Ow.
But the indoctrination is strong.
How can he compel you? He's not even here.
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
The ship that attacked Eden Prime? I didn't think anything that size could land on a planet.
It has a very powerful Mass Effect drive, but that is not Sovereign's true power. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
You have it?
And I assume you found the coordinates?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's location isn't enough. We need to know where to go from there.
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should. Die.
Nah. Just gotta wait for it to run out. There we go.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Omni-Gel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again. No light. They always said there would be a...
You having fun, Charlie?
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Who am I speaking to here?
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
I didn't come here to talk to bugs.
You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
If you kill her, you consign an entire race to death. We should let the Citadel Council decide her fate.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
You could have calmed them if I hadn't set off the purge?
No, our minds are not as yours. We can only learn to sing in harmony. Without a mother, children are lost to silence. You should not sing of them in gray and violet. We would have stilled them ourselves.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
Nah.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go
Rick's
free.
gonna be upsetty spaghetti.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
Are we any better if we kill them all?
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you.
Good.
Mark my words, you'll regret this.
Let the bug bard sing the tales of Shepherd. Bugbarians, charge! Find the exit. I assume over here because this is the end. Born in blood, born in hate. Making my way outside, cause we finish this area, we get fucking dip. Peace, mother, peace, mother, Piece of motherfucker. Charlie is my dog and now you know what that lyric was.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Correct.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Sick of your shit, Ashley.
I won't be a puppet for the Asari. I give the orders around here, understood?
Forgive me, Commander. I was only trying to help.
Not you. I was trying to yell at Ashley.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yep.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Can I tell them about Benezia? No? Okay. How you doing, Presley?
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Nihilus was on the same team, though. You know who wasn't? Saren.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
This is bigger than humanity. Saren's a threat to every species in the galaxy, and I'll welcome anyone who wants to help me bring him down.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
I know it won't, Presley. You and me, we're cool.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Mr. Yokester. How is my... Oh, yeah, I'll level up. Alright, there's my Paragon Renegade. I was curious how that's doing. Ooh, a point in charm. Don't mind if I do. I could put points in pistols. I'm not going to, but I could. Damaging and hardening? Sure. There we go. Level, did it say 19? Oh, 13, okay. So I was gonna say, I think in Legendary max level's 30, so if I'm already 19, I was like, holy shit.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations.
Corporations.
One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you?
Okay.
You put the... Alright, see ya.
Later, Joker. Born in blood, Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. Oh, I saw that. Boop. Give me that XP, baby. That is what I am here for, baby. Alright, what's up, Caden? The humans in Mass Effect are usually my least favorite party members.
Do you have some time to talk now?
Except for Zaid. Zaid's boss.
Of course. Have a seat.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
This a personal observation, Caden?
I don't want to step on anyone else's toes, especially if you're if I have misread your interests.
All right, Alenko. Off the record, permission to speak candidly, cross my heart and hope to die. What are you talking about?
Dr. Tassoni, ma'am. There's a lower deck rumor that she's, interested in you as more than a source of Prothean data. She's a very interesting lady, to my, tastes, but, I never claimed to be big on alien culture.
I may romance Liara in this one just because you can't do Garrus yet. So maybe.
You seem awfully worried about my personal affairs.
It's just that we don't have much downtime these days. I like being around you, but I don't want to take up your personal time.
Look, you didn't want to talk about Liara, did you? What's your real issue?
You're right. Sorry. It wasn't, Liara's not my main concern. I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that.
Okay.
It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. Do you get my meaning?
Talk to me, Caden. You got a little black rain cloud sitting over your head.
I'll try to keep the deck dry. You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified, because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, "I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father." Well, I told him my dad wasn't in the war. He'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to New Beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died. The point of all of this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
So why are you telling me this? Is there something I can do to help you get over it?
I'm 32, Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without coming to terms with yourself. You also learn that if someone is special to you, you help them. Try to keep them from making mistakes.
So you think you have leave to talk like we're more than officers?
I got some signals. Maybe some static too, I guess. If I'm out of line, just say the word.
Sorry, Caden. This was just a battlefield thing.
There's my answer then. I'm sorry to have bothered you, Commander. I got some mixed signals.
It's all good, Caden.
With your permission, I shall return to my duties.
Not interested in romancing you this playthrough. But appreciate your, service.
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you got.
Bet, Commander.
There we go. Haha! I can explore to your expensive stuff now. What's on your top line assault rifle? Oh, it's just a Lancer 3. Blah. Gross. Hey, Garrus. Get in my pants.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
How so?
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Good thinking. Lackeys are always easier to scare.
Exactly. Though in this case it paid off in a different way. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off.
That's fucked up.
He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but C-Sec headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salian?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go.
I will.
If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.